Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I know a lot of you have been wondering what's happening with the Sullies and their getting the child's glasses fixed, right? Obviously you know by now that they have in fact got them fixed, but we're gonna take a little journey, a little look back to see what was going on and what the hell happened with that whole story, because my god, it was a toil and a tale and everything else. So if I take you back now to the date was Sunday the 14th of January 2024.
So we're just heading over to Specsavers first. The only person we're missing is Lizzie. Nearly a full house today. Oh, and Liv, yeah. Sorry, Liv's at a competition. How did I forget about Liv?
That's right, they took their entourage over to Specsavers to try and get the twins' glasses fixed.
Is it shut? Yeah. I thought it was open on a Sunday.
Yep, the Breen of Britain, that is Benjamin, took his family, all 12 of them, over to Specsavers for a family day out. And as you can see by this graphic here, the store in Elgin was in fact closed on a Sunday. That's right, open every other day of the week. He chooses the Sunday, which is the most likely to be closed, by the way, and it is in fact closed. That's a bit unfortunate, isn't it? You know, the child needs her glasses and they needs her glasses fixed, but it's a bit shut today, so never mind. Let's go and get a coffee instead, right?
We're not doing very well, guys. Specsavers was shut. And Starbucks is full. Not one spare seat. So we're going to go and try Costa.
Never mind, guys, don't worry everybody. Starbucks may have not had any spare seats, but Costa was perfectly matched for their 12 family members, and they had a Costa, so never mind the glasses, because Costa was fine and they had a lovely time. They had a coffee and a latte and a frappuccino, probably.
Obviously we went and tried to get Leah's glasses fixed. Shop shut. Ben's kind of fixed them for now until we can get her back to the opticians again. They'll do for her for school tomorrow. She can't see very well without her glasses, and she gets a really bad headache, so she has to have them. So we've kind of lashed them up a little bit.
Yeah, don't worry everybody, don't worry. Ben got all his tools out. He got his drill and his plunger out, and he sorted those glasses right up and he taped them up perfect, right?
So that she can wear them to school tomorrow, and then we'll have to try and get her into town, or maybe just take her out of school one morning and take her in to get them fixed.
Fairly important are these glasses, are they? Right? She needs them to see, does she? She needs them not to get headaches, does she? She needs them to, yeah. I would say just take her in and get them sorted out, right? I mean, I don't advocate to just take your kids out willy-nilly. In fact, you have taken your kids out very recently willy-nilly over the most mundane of things, right? So I'm sure that you could have just taken her for a morning and got her glasses sorted out. I'm sure the school actually would have advocated for that, because it's quite important, otherwise she can't learn anything while she's at school. So I'm sure that would have been okay. But did you do that? No.
I'm pretty sure she's going to need a new prescription soon, but she's due to see the ophthalmologist. Must be at some point soon. We haven't had an appointment through yet, but I'm pretty sure it's been more than 6 months. So she's bound to be due soon.
Yeah, but, you know, waiting for her appointment before you get the glasses repaired doesn't seem like the best of options, does it? So anyway, nearly a week passed by, and then on Saturday, the 20th of January of 2024, they went back in to try and get these glasses sorted out.
We're going to Starbucks because we haven't managed to get Leah's glasses fixed.
What is it with them and Starbucks? You know, if all else fails, let's go in for a Starbucks because, you know, can't get the glasses fixed today, but there's always coffee, isn't there?
Elizabeth's glasses fixed. It's very annoying. So, we're going for coffee instead. We still haven't got Leah's glasses fixed, basically. So, it seems like I don't know how we're ever going to get them fixed. Obviously,
she sounds very much like she's kind of giving up here a little bit. You know, the way you get the glasses fixed is thusly, right? Okay, so what you do is you go home, you get on the phone to the Specsavers in this instance, and you ask them, please excuse me, how would I go about getting my daughter's glasses repaired? It's quite urgent. She's struggling here to see. And they will say, oh yes ma'am, this is what you do, A, B and C, and then you know what you do? You do A, B, and C like they told you to, and that's basically what you do, right? Okay, I get that maybe there's something not quite right here, but you know, I'm just saying, just ask them and then do it.
Did phone up when they first broke and asked if I needed to get an appointment, because like, especially during COVID and everything, you needed appointments to go in there, etc, etc. But they said no, you didn't need an appointment. Obviously we went in last weekend, they were closed on Sunday, didn't realise they were closed. They used to be open on a Sunday, didn't realise they were closed.
Well, it wouldn't have taken 2 minutes to check, if I'm being honest with you. I mean, mostly, if I was going to go anywhere on a Sunday, even if it has maybe previously been open, I might have checked first before I went, because the chances are that they're going to be shut on a Sunday. Most places are, unfortunately. But check before you go, especially if you're going with so many children, right? Because that could pose a bit of a problem. I'm just saying that, you know, getting everybody ready to go out and everything else, and then finding out it's shut, you know, and then not being able to get a seat on Starbucks, you know, that was a bit inconvenient too.
So that was kind of one trip into town. Went back in today because we haven't been able to get in during the week because of the snow and everything else, and timings, and kids are at school and Ben's at work, etc, etc. So they were too busy to do her glasses today, so they haven't been fixed, and I don't honestly know when I'm supposed to go in and get them fixed.
See, right now, Zoe's coming across as that sort of very flustered thing that she usually does, right? She doesn't know what's happening. She doesn't know what to do. She's like, oh my God, what should I do? When should I do it? What should I do? I can't cope, sort of. That sort of Zoe, and that's what's happening right now. She's like, well, I've got all these things else to do, you know, all these things. I've got to clean up after everybody, I've got to do the cooking, I've got to do shopping, I've got to wash up after everybody, I've got to make sure everybody doesn't die and stuff like that. But also on top of that, I've also got to find time to go into Elgin to Specsavers to get the glasses fixed, right? That's what Zoe is doing.
Because yeah, not all that helpful, to be fair. So I'm not quite sure. I did, the only other thing I can think of doing is getting hold of their prescriptions and taking them somewhere else, possibly. So yeah, I might have to try and go somewhere else. I mean, we've taped the glasses up for now, so she can still use them.
Yeah, don't worry. You can still use your glasses. They may be just taped up a smidge. It might even be getting caught in your hair, the little tapey bit. But, you know, you just gotta bear with us whilst Mummy is dithering and waiting and wondering what shall happen in life.
Just a bit frustrating, to be honest, because trying to round everybody up, because Elizabeth needs her glasses fixing as well, so trying to round everybody up to get everybody to come out. It's
round everybody up. That sounds like two people. If you can't get two people together to come out at the same time, I think you've got issues a little bit. I don't think you don't need to take like the entire family with you every time you go out, right? Just the kids that are in need in that instance.
Yeah, it's not just, you know, getting everybody together in the right place at the right time. It's not that easy. So yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll have to take her out of school one day, I'm not sure. So anyway, I'm going to see what I can work out this week.
The surprise being that it's taken a week so far and still the glass has not been fixed. Now, a full 3 weeks later and exactly 1 month after this whole shebang started, right? Thursday, the 15th of February of 2024, and finally something was happening. Ben filming himself on the phone to Specsavers.
Okay. No bother. I think I was wondering, could we come in? Could we come in tomorrow? Maybe would that be okay? Okay. And what if we come in about 10 o'clock? Would that be okay? All right, brilliant. Thank you very much. Okay, cheers then. Bye. Bye. What is going on? So I've literally just been on the phone to Boots Opticians we're going to try and get Leah's glasses replaced. We were waiting for the optometrist. Is it optometrist appointment? She's got an appointment about her lazy eye coming up. That's why she wears the plasters coming up. So we were should we wait for that? Should we not? And then we were trying to get in with Specsavers to get the glasses replaced. We just couldn't get an appointment. So what we've done is, like for myself as well, I've switched over to Boots Opticians from Specsavers just because I couldn't get an appointment. So that's why I switched over to them, and they've been brilliant. So I've got an appointment for her tomorrow morning. So I'm going to take Leah into Elgin tomorrow morning to try and get her glasses replaced. Finally, it's been a while. I managed to fix them for a while, but they've just had it now. So we'll try and get them replaced to get her a new pair of glasses. Bless her. We've got a prescription for that. That'll be tomorrow then. So I was just on the phone to them.
So quite a few people thought that this was just like an act and that he wasn't actually on the phone to the opticians. But it seems like he actually was, because the next day he was on his travels again with his child in order to get her glasses actually fixed finally.
Okay, so in a bit of a turn of events, we ended up having to go back to Specsavers to get the frames replaced for the prescription, because they've already got the lenses, if that makes sense. So from now we shall be sticking to Specsavers. Hang on. So yeah, sorry, I was just crossing the road. We are sticking with Specsavers. She's now chosen new glasses.
Okay, so I'm none the wiser on this one. Perhaps some of you guys can help me out a little bit here, but he's gone in to Boots Opticians and they have told him to go to Specsavers because Specsavers have the lenses and all they need to do is replace the frames. Did we not already know that that actually needed to be happening? Was he waiting for completely new lenses to be made up and stuff like that? Because I'm kind of in disbelief. Like, I don't know exactly how it works, but I thought that he would either go in and get frames repaired or replaced, right? Because that makes sense, because he doesn't need the lenses. They don't need the lenses, they just need the frame sorted out. So I don't really understand what's happened here, if I'm being honest.
So she's got her new glasses, they're on order. We're picking them up next Friday. But yeah, so we'll be sticking with Specsavers now. Had a good old chat with the staff. Yeah, everything's good.
So yeah, It will be about 6 weeks after they first went in on that fateful day when Specsavers was closed on a Sunday. Surprise, surprise. But 6 weeks later, and it looks like she's finally going to get her glasses and you know, get it sorted out. So there we go. And a lot of people believe it only happened because people were complaining about it and urging them to get it fixed. Otherwise, a child may never have got it fixed. Anyway, there you go. We're back up to date with the whole glasses saga. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, because, you know, maybe you have different opinions on this, and just let me know. Until next time, thumbs up for the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Until next time, have a brilliant day, take care of yourselves, and bye bye.